Let's be revolutionary. Yeah, we can be so much more. Let's be more than ordinary.
Welcome everyone. I am Lee Wilson and this is Focus Forward Business Design. In this crazy world where we're all trying to go different directions and accomplish tasks and goals that never seem to have an end, most of us are always on the lookout for shortcuts that'll help us become more productive in less time. Common sense and the best coaches in the world will tell you, take on less by prioritizing the items in your life that are truly important and are the items that will accomplish the largest goals that will take you to new levels in life, both professionally and personally. I can tell you that this is absolutely rock solid advice. But since most people are either unable, unwilling, or lack the discipline to do this, we're going to start with a different tactic, and that is the habits that you're currently applying in your life. If we can get some crazy good habits in place that are proven to increase productivity, then eventually we may be able to graduate to filtering out other people's agendas or items that just simply don't move the needle forward. In order for habits to be effective, we have to really want to change. It can't be someone else's idea. It has to be a deep-seated desire for a better result in one or more areas of our lives. Let's take, for example, the person that decides to give up smoking because their doctor or their family has told them it's really not healthy and you should probably really quit. They may attempt a new habit of quitting smoking through the use of different methods, patches, gum, maybe even something as drastic as hypnotherapy. Likely though, if the desire is not their own, they will not experience long-term success. However, if that same person has decided they must quit smoking as it's negatively affecting their quality of life, and they have been given a signal that life may be significantly shorter if they don't quit, now the motivation is different, and the level of success increases dramatically. They may even need less support or tools to be successful. That's a strong example, but I wanted to be noticeably clear that the best new habits can be an uphill climb if the desire to change is not strong enough or it's not coming from within the individual making the change. So it's no different with habits that lead us to a more productive hour, day, week, month, or year. If the burn to be better, stronger, faster, or whatever the end goal is not glaringly present, the rate of success will be lower, if at all. That being said, being more productive is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. It allows us to accomplish so much more that really matters. It gives us more time with our families or to do the activities that we enjoy. There truly is a reason that the most successful people on earth typically work less than the individual that struggles to meet monthly financial obligations. They are extremely focused on what matters, and they are very habit-driven. So I'm going to present 3 habits that you can start immediately that can have a profound effect on what you are able to accomplish. So let's get started. Number 1, start your morning planning and visualizing. The most successful people have a plan every single day. They know exactly what their day is going to look like and the desired outcome of every event and project. This begins by using some kind of planner, whether it be paper or computer. The best one is the one that you will use every day relentlessly. I find it useful to get my planner out the Sunday before the next week. Look at what is on my calendar. Meetings, projects, appointments, etc. The first thing I'll do is make sure that all of these items are essential to my success or well-being, or they're a commitment to someone that I genuinely want to help. If it is not, then it needs to be canceled or moved in my calendar. By doing this, I've set myself up for an extremely focused week. Each morning, once again, I pull out the planner and review what's on it for that day, and I think through what I want the outcome of each item to be. In this way, I'm setting myself up for success before I even begin. What this is extremely helpful is some of those meetings or appointments that we all have that have the potential to go bad quickly if given the opportunity. We would all love to have every event in our day be hummingbirds and roses, but I would bet that all of you have things that are on your calendar that must be dealt with that are less than exhilarating. So I prime myself for the end result that I'm desiring, and I go into each of these conversations with that end goal in mind. And in doing this, I'm able to keep the conversation or the meeting pushing towards that positive outcome. When doing projects, if I know again what the desired result is, I can work towards that right from the beginning. My planner is my roadmap to my day. When I pull that planner out in the evening to prepare for the next day, I also do a quick review of how my day went. If I got pulled off track, what was the cause and could I have prevented it? So by doing this, I'm constantly tweaking the way that I show up every day so that I can constantly be improving my efficiency. If this sounds rigid, trust me, it's not. I do not have my day blocked out every day from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And in fact, less of my day is blocked out by utilizing these habits, therefore giving me more time to build new ideas or play, doing the things that mean the most to me with the people that mean the most to me. So I recommend that you try this for 30 days. You're going to learn a ton about yourself, your day, and you're going to very quickly realize how much time you were previously wasting. All right, number 2, we've talked about being in control of your time, but what about your energy? We all know that trying to accomplish the number of things that most of us can do just sucks the energy from us. In fact, most people begin their day exhausted just thinking about what they have to get done that day. Managing our energy is a key component to success in every area of our lives. When I say manage your energy, I don't just mean getting enough sleep, although most people rarely get the 7 to 8 hours of sleep that they need for optimal energy. You may be one of those people that says, oh, I don't need much sleep. I'm good with 4 to 6 hours a night. To that I say bull crap. The human body needs that recovery time and your brain needs it as well. It's been scientifically proven that if you are depriving your body of sleep, even just a couple hours, it's like performing after 2 beers. Now likely you can perform after 2 beers, but are you as sharp, quick, or as effective as when you have had nothing to drink except water? If you're really honest with yourself, you know that answer. All right, so back to energy. We're going to assume that you are now getting your 8 hours of sleep a night. What other ways do you need to step it up so that you can have the necessary energy to perform at your best all day and not hit that wall at 3 o'clock that's screaming for a Pepsi and a Snickers bar? I am going to suggest that for your second new habit, you begin taking breaks during your work sessions. I know what you're thinking, but you said we're going to become more productive. How can I do that if I quit in the middle of something to take a break? Yep, that's exactly what I want you to do. When you sit down to begin a task or a project, I want you to set an alarm on your phone for 50 minutes, 50. When that alarm goes off, without fail, you need to stop what you're doing and take a physical and mental break. It may be as short as 2 minutes, or it may be as long as 10. The important thing is that you take it. Stand up, walk around, get some water, maybe do a few stretches. If you're in an office building or you work from home, you may be able to walk outside, get some fresh air. You're going to figure out what works best for you. The most important thing is to stop and take that time. When you go back, you're going to be amazed how refreshed both your mind and your body feel as you go into your next 50-minute time block. Now, I'm not suggesting that your day be filled with all 50-minute time blocks. Remember what I said earlier. The more productive I am, the more flexibility that I have in my day. If I can get 3 to 4 of these blocked out in my day with a plan of what I'm going to accomplish in that time, it's crazy the amount of work that gets done and the goals that get accomplished on my way to a bigger, better life and business. The third habit I'm going to talk about today is getting better at saying no. If you recall when I was talking about my daily planning, I said that I will look at my obligations and decide if they are truly events or items that will be my big needle movers in the larger picture. And if not, then they get canceled or they get moved to a later date. As you get better at saying no to things, you'll have less and less that need to be canceled, as they'll not have made the cut in the first place. All of us have people and things that are constantly trying to worm their way into our lives and onto our schedules. What we do know is that most high achievers are yes people because they like to give and serve. And oftentimes when this happens, something else must be compromised, which is in direct conflict with the piece of high performance that is incredibly integrity-based and contributes at a very high level. When asked to do something, it's extremely important to their being to do it at a very high level. Hence the reason that we must really prioritize what items will serve us best. By doing this, we don't overload ourselves to a point where we lose control of our time. I get it. Saying no is tough. We want to help. We want to please. but we cannot continue to do this and go to the next level. So I encourage you to take on the habit of evaluating each request that comes across your desk or into that dreaded inbox. Really, look at it and ask yourself, if I take this on, will it serve me and my greatest goals and purpose? If the answer is no, then likely this is something that either does not get your attention or gets pushed to a future date, far in the future, where it can be reevaluated, and maybe the timing will be better, or maybe it was just never a good fit in your dreams. Most of the time what you will find is that when people are asking something of you, it's all about their agenda or their current emergency due to their lack of planning. The best advice I can give you is don't let someone else's lack of planning become your issue. There are so many more habits that can be used to increase productivity, but these are a few to get you started. If you want to learn more about how the world's highest achievers have gotten to where they are today, then High Performance Coaching may have your name on it. Click below to learn more and sign up for your free one-on-one high performance coaching session and see what it means to live life at the highest levels without compromising your future career or your most valuable asset, you. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to the next time we meet. Always remember that it's your choice to focus forward.
Let's be revolutionary. Yeah, we could be so much more. Let's be more than